We're rolling. This is for Zay. Ow, that one hurt. Why are you looking at me? I'm fixing stuff. Hello, welcome to the Talking Rad podcast, episode 103, with your hosts, Thane and Skylar and Cole.
Hey.
And Zay. What's up? Hope you guys are having a great day, and we got a show. Can't tell you if it's gonna be good or not because we haven't done it yet, but we got one. So stay tuned to find out if it's gonna be good or not.
Yeah, we love being this high production show with like we have two anchors that are sitting off to the side just waiting to kind of read us into the news, and, and we have a weather woman that's out in the field live. Hopefully she's not in danger, but. Yeah, I mean, hey, the budget can't save everyone. Am I right, guys?
Nope, cannot.
Cameraman Dave dropped the camera out 10 seconds ago. That was sad.
Dave,
but it's
watch
okay.
It.
Should we fire him?
Can we, like, step on him?
Dane? You're the one that's you, like, do the office harassment and, like, physical abuse as well.
True.
Dave's shaking his head no, and he's waving his cash, bribing us. All right. Put that money on my desk, Dave, and you'll live.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, Dave.
And also, we got 2 trained assassins, so if we say anything that compromises the situation,
see, the problem is when you
you will see a bloody splatter all over this. That's too dark.
See, the problem is when we make 2 hit games in Game Dev Tycoon, we become so powerful.
It just goes to our head.
We're power hungry.
Both Castlevania knockoffs.
We're threatening a guy for $300, like that will murder him. You want him to pay you.
We also got trained assassins on him. So
I'm really glad you guys like that game, by the way. So when I picked it to stream, I was like, they're not gonna like it, but they're gonna like the memes that come from it. So I have to get them like interested in it within like the first 10-20 minutes, and if I don't do that, they're gonna have a sucky stream.
What memes were in it?
Just the stupid crap names we gave and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I knew that you guys would like that and it'd be up your guys' alley, but I knew you guys wouldn't want to actually play the game, so that's why I just went hard on it.
I thought it was fun as hell, and I was the one that said I'm not gonna like this in the beginning. But I didn't have to play.
That was
so
my
that was
plan.
better.
It was to make it so you guys would
like
like
it. If I had to play, or if we did pass and play, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't think I would have.
Because I wouldn't want to go through like 15 RP to learn about strategies and how to learn what people like in Asia. It's like, no, I don't want to do this.
Asia. Well, today I'm the host of the podcast, so of course I got my drinks for everybody, and we got something interesting today.
Oh, please be a root beer. Be a root beer.
Please
Let's
be
go
kelp.
Root beer.
It's not a root beer. It's a marble soda. Yeah, fun marble drink. It's called Ramune. Anyway, I got melon flavor.
That looks like cleaning product.
Strawberry flavor.
Are you sure you're not trying to kill us?
Yeah, are we gonna die? Am I drinking bleach? Like the anime?
And then this one just says original flavor, but I looked it up. It's supposed to be like Sprite, kind of.
It's bleach.
So, what flavors would you guys like?
Give me the Listerol.
I'll take the pink mouthwash.
Wait, what do you want? What do you want, Thane?
Give me the Listerol.
What's the Listerol?
The green.
The green.
Yeah.
What do you want, Sky?
Oh my gosh.
What do you want?
Oh, it's
It's up to you. I don't care.
Japanese.
I want you to pick one because I want you to like it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay. You have to tell me what that one's like.
Have you tried it before?
I've only ever had the pink
Strawberry.
one. Yeah.
So, one thing though is you gotta look at the portion size of Japan's products.
Oh yeah, that's like.
I
not
wish
much,
this
is
was
there?
more. I wish there was more.
Yeah, that's
but
the one of
I think I've been
with it.
conditioned to think that way.
All right, so these bottles are really interesting to open.
Whoa! It fell off.
Yes.
Well, they do have those
Do you just
big
throw these
apple
away?
drinks.
No.
I've seen those big apple
Whoa.
drinks.
You need that. You need that green cap that fell off. Okay.
Okay.
I want you guys to look at it and kind of like figure out what you think you need to do to open this.
I think I gotta puncture it, and I think this is the cap. The cap is also a puncture, and then you just pull it off, and you can do a little sucky.
But how? I want to watch you guys see if you guys can figure it out.
Okay.
This thing pops off. Why is there like? It looks like it's gonna break off.
All right. Oh, no,
Zay's onto something.
I'm so sorry, people. The mic just. Oh God.
Just stop hitting the mic. Don't
I'm
apologize while you're
moving it.
moving it.
Okay, I got an idea.
Don't twist.
Does it
You
just,
don't
it
twist.
just pops?
You pop it.
How do you hit it?
Zay's got it on the nose though. You have to take out the green thing. And then you take this, put it on the bottle.
Oh, you take off.
Just jam it in there. And then the thing just sits in the bottom.
Yikes. Yikes.
I'm gonna wait.
It might have been shooken up a little bit, but that's how you do it.
Is yours going, Sky?
Mine's fine.
Dang, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Look, there's a ball in there.
Yeah, that's that's why it's a fun marble drink. Here we go. Oh.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
And then that marble just sits in there?
Yeah, and like if you drink it this way, the marble will hit the top and make it so it like seals kind of, and the drink can't escape. But if you drink it this way, it gets stuck on these two little nubs or whatever.
Okay. Sky laughs.
Wow, dude. Fun and tasty.
What's
cool.
yours taste like? Is it like Sprite?
Yeah, Sprite.
Bleach.
What if you do this way?
Damn marble. Getting in the way of my drink.
The marble gets stuck. That's why you have to drink it this way with the little.
I'm not
The
sure.
nubs.
I'm not sure which, like, you can't cover the whole hole.
With the marble?
You know, with your mouth.
The marble's gonna go down and you're gonna get stuck.
I kind of want it to.
Okay. Go for it then. And then the drink will stop coming through after a little while.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? The marble stops it.
This is a toy. This isn't a drink.
Yeah, it's a fun little toy, isn't it?
How did
it
you
says a
find
way
out
to-
about
It
these?
says how to open.
It's an ancient
Yeah.
way to keep
The
carbonation.
thing that we ripped off also explains how to open it too.
Oh.
I laughed that none of you guys noticed that.
I've already had one. Cole, not to spoil. I've already had one of these.
But you didn't know how to open it. Zay was
I
the
knew
first
how to,
one to
I
do
knew
it.
how to open it.
I had that
What
idea.
flavor
I
did
said
you-
we're gonna
what
have to
flavor
poke
did you
it, but
drink?
when it wasn't soft, I was like, "What is this?"
What flavor did you drink, thing?
The green.
Oh.
Yes.
They made a big
Melon.
This is
No.
cool.
Oh yeah, I do.
But Cole, I've had these before, and I figured it out before. I figured out the puzzle.
It's right there.
I didn't ball it up, did I?
Yeah, this is a fun experience. I really enjoyed this. I mean, it's not done yet, but dude, Japan's got my portion sizes. Finally, a drink I can finish.
Thane, clean up. Clean up your mess, Thane.
You tired of buying drinks you can't finish?
Be careful with your mic as you slowly, gently push it.
Yeah, are you tired of going to McDonald's and
there it
never
goes.
finishing your food?
Let's just go buy one this week, okay?
Yeah, let's go this weekend.
So we don't have any more mic issues with Thane.
Yeah, Mike's listening listening to the podcast, just rolling over in his grave. Why are they disrespecting me like that? We're sorry, Mike.
It's pretty fun though to look at the marble though. Just watch the
Dumb it.
marble. It's
Okay.
marble just gets stuck up there too. That's
No.
why it's such a weird shape, so the marble doesn't go all the way
Okay,
down.
is it good now?
Question, Cole.
Is it
Where do
good
you
now?
find these?
This is in
Is
Walmart.
it good?
What section? The Asian
The
section?
Asian section, yeah. It's like by all the ramen and stuff.
I'm gonna say it, Cole.
You
This
gonna
is
buy 'em?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. This is the best drink and the most fun drink of the podcast to this
No
date.
way, really?
To this date.
You think it's like the best tasting too?
Yes, it tastes
No
phenomenal.
way.
Well, I'm not the best judgment here. Like, let's be honest. You guys know I'm not the best judge of food character. Except beverages. I feel like I'm okay with drinks.
So I've never had the green one before. It's fun, but I don't think it's that great.
This Sprite one's delicious.
I've had that one before. That one was pretty good.
You like this one? I like this
Yeah.
one. I don't know. Like, I think my taste is still tainted because I don't know completely.
Yeah.
So tastes good though. Like what I can taste.
I mean, that's just strawberry.
Yeah.
This one's supposed to be kind of like watermelon / just melony flavors. I don't know. It's not the greatest.
Do you like it, Thane?
Yeah, it's okay.
I was curious if that one was going to be good or not, because that's the one they had the most of. Like, they almost always sell out of the pink one at Walmart, but that one they have tons of all the time.
The white one or the green one?
The white one.
Oh. Well, if the white's good, I'll freaking rock with the white.
This is fun.
There was legit one time when I was going to go buy these, because I've been like trying to get all the different flavors they have at our Walmart for a while now, and every time I go, they're always out of the pink one. One time I was going, and I looked over, and I saw this like lady start grabbing a bunch of them.
You monster!
I'm like, share! Why don't you? I want one.
Just give me one, please.
I didn't get one until, like, the
I'd
week
be like,
later.
hey, let me have at least one pink one, please. Thanks.
I had to go back a week later and get one. So I've had these in my room, I think, for the past like 2 weeks, maybe 3.
I stepped on them.
Yeah, you definitely stepped on them.
Sorry.
That's okay. They're glass.
Do not swallow green opener. Discard after use.
Yeah, that thing that you shoved into
So what happens to the plastic thing? Where does it go that was covering it? Does it like just tear one
plastic
side?
thing?
What was covering
That
it?
was the marble.
Yeah, you don't.
That's why you pushed the marble into it. That's the whole point.
That's what it was the whole time. I'm like, it's sitting on the top. I was thinking it's like one of those. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but like it pushed down and then like it goes down enough that like the water, like the fluid will go around
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But it
Like
went all
a
the way
gerbil.
down. Yeah.
Like a gerbil
See?
water thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought there was like a plastic covering, so when I felt it and it was hard, I'm like, oh, maybe you don't poke it. Because my first instinct was take the green thing and poke a hole in it. It was the marble the whole time.
It was funny when you start trying to twist it, too. I look over and I see you going, eh. I'm like, Sky, don't do that.
Well, good on these guys for designing this.
Yeah,
This is cool.
Kimura.
I mean, yeah, it's cool as well because, like I said, if you drink it this way, you'll seal it. Like, it'll seal, and you could theoretically probably tip it upside down. I don't know if it'd be, like, perfect seal, but
Let's
you could
try it.
theoretically don't
I'm going to try it.
do it. He's going to do it.
What's he gonna try and do? Seal it?
Seal it completely. It's still dripping a bit.
Let me try it.
That's kind of like a gerbil. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, it's kind of like a gerbil thing at that point because you could, like, touch it with your tongue, I bet. Like, push the ball up a little bit. You can't push the ball
My
up?
tongue's too fat.
Mine's almost gone. I kind of want to save it, but I've been drinking it the whole time. It's almost gone. That
It's
sucks.
because it's a toy. I gotta play with my
I've always
food.
wanted to, like, break one of these open so I could get the marble out of it. I've never done that before, though.
Let's do it.
I'll do it
Okay.
right now.
Bro, I think what we should do, since this drink won Drink King, at least in my eyes, it deserves shelf space until somebody can dethrone it.
Oh, that's a good idea. We just put something up until somebody finds something better. Thank you, Thane, for that. Are you done with the drink
We only have to
thing?
do one. We only have to do one of
Oh,
them.
he's got a little bit left. Yeah, I only have to do one.
Thane, put yours on the shelf. Maybe wash it out first.
Yeah,
maybe
that's
we'll
probably
go
a good
wash
idea.
it
We'll
out.
wash it out first.
Okay, well, I think Cole's got the Drink King. We should get like one of those heavyweight wrestling
I'll
belts.
just wear the belt every
Yeah, you're the
podcast.
Drink King.
Drinking.
That'd be cool if people started.
Oh,
Rip to
God
that
damn
microphone,
if
dude.
people
Look at
started to
that.
recommend drinks.
Oh yeah, legit. If you guys, that's a freaking good idea. Whoever you want to be the next Drink King, just DM us on Discord.
If you want someone else to be dethroned, let us know what drinks we should bring to the podcast when we host next.
Yeah, and if you haven't joined our Discord, you
Non-alcoholic.
should. Yeah, non-alcoholic. Everybody know, bro. If I drank alcohol, I'd be a horrible alcoholic. I already know I would. I get addicted to things so fast.
Like TikTok.
Never TikTok.
I got him. I
haven't
got him.
browsed TikTok in a hot minute, but
I
when I
got
first
him.
got TikTok,
Oh,
the tits were real. The tits were
I
flowing.
got bored of them.
Because there were so
Yeah.
many.
Well,
Yeah.
Cole and I would play a
That's
game.
not
Yeah.
good. That's
we
not
just the
good.
same thing.
Yeah.
That's really not
Cole
good.
and I would play a game to see who could find a nipple first. Cole usually won. He's got an eye for the tit.
What can I say?
What can I say? I am
can
what
I
I
say?
eat.
Hey, let's go!
you know what?
Go!
You want to know something? You guys want to know something?
Sure,
Oh,
Thane.
Mike.
What do we want to know,
I'm
Thane?
looking at the thick thoughts right now. It's pissing me off.
It's in that Baymax.
Oh, you ready to watch Thick
I
Thoughts?
can't
Things?
really
Oh,
tell
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is.
Oh, it's just a YouTube video. He recorded
Yeah.
a YouTube video.
It's
Oh.
a polar bear.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking,
no,
what?
he
It
showed
looks like
me
it's
this,
wearing
and I was like,
overalls.
this
Is it
is
wearing overalls?
Wait for it.
It's time for Thick Thoughts, everybody.
It
Just
almost
wait.
looks like the goat.
What has they got for us today?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it. Thick thoughts,
Thick
baby.
thoughts.
Thick sauce this week. Back to you, you epic gamers.
What was that?
Back to you, epic gamers. Was it?
They did a collab. A collab thick song. We call
The
it
first
Boom
collab
Slots.
ever.
That's funny though.
Back to you. Bro.
Funny that Boober was.
Let's
in that.
go.
That was Boober. Boober, next time you do a collab, turn your mic up.
The
Remember,
first
I
collab
already-
ever.
God, why do I keep hitting this mic? How do I hit this mic?
We'll,
you're
we'll buy
really
a cord
clumsy.
tomorrow. Thing.
I remember when Thick was like, dude, look up when that cold brew hits. It's me and Boober. It's like, all right, we'll look it up. And we did not laugh at that video.
That one right there.
Yeah, we were like,
Was
Thick,
Thick
what the
dying.
What
frick?
do you think about the Doom
Cool.
music?
Yeah.
Isn't that up your alley because it's Doom music?
I mean, it's Doom music,
Did you know
but
they added the polar bear to the Doom Smash Bros?
what?
Polar bears in Doom Smash.
What's Doom Smash?
You don't know and you're a Doom fan?
Oh my
Fake
gosh.
fan over there. Wow.
Is it
like,
a-
give me
is
your
it a
Doom
wad?
card back.
It's
Is
like
it a wad?
3 tiers right there.
Even Zay knows what Doom Smash is.
He's 3 tiers deep is what he is. 3 tiers deep.
I've
into
never
the
heard of this Doom
7-layer
wad.
dip.
It's part of the Doom lore, the Doom Lorian. You know, it's kind of like. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Then I
Doom
made it up.
Lorian.
I made it up. I
Imagine-
goofed ya.
imagine-
Then you got
Imagine
you got
if
Get
cyberpunk. Zane.
cyberpunked.
Yeah.
Imagine if someone made a Doom wad based off Smash Brothers. Someone fully converted Doom into Smash Brothers. They did with Sonic and made a Sonic kart racer.
Yeah, they did it with Nickelodeon too, and they made a Nickelodeon kart racer.
What?
Yeah,
Don't bring
Nickelodeon's
that up.
website with all their
Wait, are
free
you talking
games.
about Sonic Transformed?
No, Nickelodeon.com.
I'm not sure if it's Sonic Transformed, but it's definitely Sonic in the Doom engine.
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
Yeah,
Sonic Racing Transforms an actual game. It's an actual kart racer.
yeah, I know that one. But someone made a mod for Doom, and they made Sonic, like a 3D Sonic, and then someone made a kart racer off that mod.
Sonic.
I won't lie. I don't think I'll ever get the green one again. I'm not really digging it.
Want to trade?
Dude, this Sprite one is legit just fun. It just tastes like a really
Cream soda?
Like ass.
No, it tastes like Sprite.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't bad. Like, it's not bad to drink. It's just,
It tastes like green.
it's not as sweet as you would like it to be. I think. I think there's a little bit more sugars in there. That'd probably be a lot better.
Wait, I got a question before we move on from the drink thing.
21 grams of sugar, if you're wondering.
thing's
That's
really
how much. This one has
effing people's
19.
ears.
Yeah.
I tap
So
the
as-
chair lightly, and literally the cord just goes.
It has more sugar, but
It did
it's
it
not as
again.
sweet.
Oh my lord!
Thane, unplug your mic. Just unplug it. Just ear
Get
rape,
ready,
here
get
it
ready, get
comes.
ready!
And then plug it back.
It
in.
wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be.
It's gonna be a lot worse when he plugs it back in. No, Thane, I'm not
Don't-
ready.
Here we go.
Thane, I'm not ready. No, Thane, I'm not ready. Thane, no. Oh,
Okay,
that's kinda
I
bad.
pushed it back a bit.
Look, it
Well,
even got your a little
yeah,
bit
it
too,
dicked up
Sky.
mine. That's weird.
I pushed it back a bit so it doesn't keep hitting the chair.
Oh my gosh, you guys remember that older TikTok where it's like when you plug it in the first time, it shows a guy like plugging a USB drive
Oh,
like into the plug-in,
Yeah.
and the last one says a girl. It goes.
Yeah.
Jake sent me one yesterday where the end wasn't a girl, it was a dog.
Oh.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yikes.
I was like, oh my gosh, I was
Oh.
not expecting that. Thank God.
Poor little doggo.
He's like, poor pupper.
Poor Baxter.
It was hilarious though. Well, today on the podcast, I've got some topics I wanted to talk about.
Wait, can we promote some stuff?
Girl, you finna
Sorry.
make me act up.
I was a good transition and everything.
do it at the
Skylar
end.
just freaking.
We'll do it at the end.
Thank you. Okay.
Just-
Girl, you
hey,
know it's
Jamie,
true.
Jamie, just pretend that didn't happen, okay?
Jamie died. Sky, what are you talking about?
I
Jamie
love
died
you.
back in Vietnam.
All right.
Thing
We'll
you
use that in the
know
corner.
it's true.
I don't
So
see any who in the corner.
I've got two specific topics that I want to talk about. One of them has to do with applications, and then the other one is you can think of. We'll do this one at the end. You can think about this one as we go, but it's something that you thought you would hate, but you ended up loving it. So when you first saw it, you went, "Oh, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna hate that." But when you actually tried it, you go, "Man, this is incredible." So keep that one in mind. We'll get down to the end. But the first one is, what are apps you used to use regularly, but
It's kind of a
they
weird word. It's okay.
Yeah, but they became irrelevant. So, for example, one that I used to use all the time.
Not games, right?
It could be games, sure.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
it doesn't matter, anything. One that I used to use all the time that became irrelevant to an extent is Shazam. Do you guys know what Shazam is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
have Shazam on my phone right now.
I mean, I still have it on my
Pull-
phone too, but I don't use it.
Do you want to know a
I
hack?
pull it out.
They collabed with Snapchat. So all you have to do on Snapchat is hold down on
Yeah.
your screen, and that's it. So you can use both at the same time.
Well, I know. It's just, it's kind of irrelevant now, though. Because
Yeah.
do you listen to the radio anymore? Or do you just listen to
I mean,
Spotify?
in a way. I mean, because if you radio on Spotify, you can hit like make a radio based around this artist or song, and then it'll just play random songs.
No,
on it.
I mean specifically Shazam.
Oh,
Like,
the
we don't-
actual radio,
yeah.
no.
Like, because you won't use it on Spotify because you can see what song is playing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'll go into a supermarket and they'll play songs like.
When
what's
was the
this?
last time you thought to yourself, man, I wish I knew what this song was, and you couldn't find it out?
A lot of times.
A lot
It's
of
happened to me
ti-
a lot.
I was
really?
listening to the radio probably like a week ago, a week or two ago. There was a song that came on. I eventually found it because I just do that thing where you just pick out a line from the song, go type it in on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Doesn't always work.
I guess
though.
for me
There's
it's
a
more
really-
relevant then, but for you guys still kind of maybe would want to use it still.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, with Snapchat, it's just there's usually not a song that like I have to find.
Yeah,
I'm usually okay.
because I remember in high school I would pull it up all the time. I'd hear something on the radio and go, dang, that's kind of a fun song. What's that? And I'd just do it just to see what it was. Or me and my dad would just do it to see, like, just for fun, just to see if the Shazam could understand what song it was. Like,
Yeah.
we used to use it all the time, but now I never have it open. I don't think I opened that thing in over the past 2 years, probably.
I listen to Spotify in my car. Screw the radio.
Yeah, see? I mean, that's
You
why.
listen
That's
to-
partly why it came irrelevant, because you don't need it. You just use Spotify, so you know what song's playing.
You don't use Tidal thing?
Tidal.
I thought you had your own Tidal for a while. You never jumped on the Tidal wave?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
You got him.
that app was that service wasn't even founded by Jay-Z. Jay-Z bought it.
Wait. So, kind of on that topic, I told Sky about this a while ago, but there's this podcast episode I think you guys should listen to. It's about that. Like this guy, he started singing a song in his car one day randomly, but he didn't know. It's like that thing like where you're trying to think of a movie or something or someone's name, but you can't think of it, and like you kind of obsess over it.
Yeah.
He did that over a song. Like he was singing all this song, like putting all this together,
Uh-huh.
but he couldn't find it online or anything. So like he ended up contacting this guy, like the podcast who the guys who do it, and then they ended up going in, and then they ended up going with like a live band, and they recreated the song because they couldn't find it anywhere, and they started like showing it to a bunch of like record executives and stuff, like people from like back like 70s, 80s, 90s. No one knew what it was, and then at the end, I mean it's kind of spoiling it. They ended up finding out who it was,
Uh-huh.
and it was just some random obscure guy, and that song was like played on the radio in that guy's area for like a short amount of time when he was a kid.
Yeah.
He heard it, remembered it for like 20 something years, and then like that was it though. He couldn't find it
Dang.
where it was.
That's crazy.
So they ended up finding the guy, and then they talked to the guy who made the song like 20 years or whatever it was, 30 years previously, like previous to
what's
it.
crazy about that is not only is like you're trying to figure out the song, but your memory.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
20 years later, that's absolutely insane.
What's crazy though is he recreates almost the whole song just by memory
It's pretty spot on
for the
too.
band.
That's
Like
cool, dude.
he recreated
What
the
You have to
whole
link that to
thing.
me. I'd
podcast
like to,
is this?
hear that.
Yeah.
What podcast is this?
I'll have to look it up. It's some random one, but the episode it was like the episode was like deemed one of the best. Like there was a bunch of like recommendations for it for the year 2020.
Okay.
So like
nice.
across all like every podcast, no matter what it is, it's just an interesting one.
Yeah, what
That's
it reminds
cool.
me of, Cole, is that Wendy's video you sent me. The Wendy's, not Wendy's, the McDonald's video game.
Oh, yeah.
It was-
Yeah.
It's just a ride, dude. It's a fun ride. Like, it keeps you interested the entire time.
Yeah. If what Skylar was talking about was there's this guy who made a documentary on a McDonald's Nintendo DS training game, where in Japan you would get this DS and you'd get this McDonald's training game. So when you're starting out at McDonald's, you'd play the game to learn how to work at McDonald's, and it basically became lost media.
Yeah.
And nobody knew what it was. Nobody knew how to find it. And eventually he came across and started trying to figure it out more and stuff. It's a crazy ride. It's like a 50-minute long video, but my goodness, that guy does such a good job
Isn't
of
it
presenting
Nick Robinson?
it. Yeah, Nick Robinson, yep.
He does
Such
some
a
good
good video.
videos.
Oh man, it's super well made. It's really just exciting to watch what he like the next development that he has in the story. It's
He
really
freaking
cool.
baits you too. He just kicks you
Really
right in the
does.
wiener within the first 10 minutes, and you're like, oh.
Well, not only that, it just happened to work out for
Yeah,
him.
seriously.
If it didn't work out the way it did, it wouldn't have been as good. So he
Oh,
kind of lucked
dude.
out that way too. But man, it's a
Seriously.
ride.
So you ended up finding it though.
Yeah,
all the
kind of.
cir- all the
It's kind of hard to
circumstances.
explain, but
Oh,
the
okay.
circumstances just
For
came
everything to
together.
happen.
That's how the song, the one with the song is like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
circumstance.
I'd love to
Bruh.
hear that podcast. You should link it to me, Zay.
Bruh, I remember the one video he did that was really interesting. The Pappy one. What was the character's name? It was in Rusty's Real Deal Baseball, and it says there's a character with 0 search results. And when he did the video, it started popping up, and even with the Rule 34 fan art.
Oh yikes!
Yo.
Way to
And
go,
it's
Nick.
weird because it's a character, like, so the game has microtransactions, and what Nintendo did is that you can pay full price for another game. Like, there's a series of games you can buy, and you can pay full price for it, or you can haggle Rusty, the shopkeeper, into buying the game for way cheaper. Actual money, way cheaper actual money, which is pretty surprising how that works.
You can bargain with the AI.
Yeah, for real money. Like, you have to actually use real money.
But you bargain, you're like,
To-
hey, I want to pay this instead of the full
Yeah,
price.
well, it's like scripted, all scripted,
oh.
and it's like a point and click thing. But if you buy the game at full price, a character that nobody's seen because nobody was ever paid full price for the games because they always haggle it, was just a character who like gave him items that you're supposed to get to haggle with Rusty, and it's like, this is crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of really weird things out there. Looping back to the application thing, were there any weird or irrelevant apps that you used to use regularly but you don't use anymore? Maybe on a
so
daily
many.
basis even?
Pandora was a daily for me, and now Pandora is not even on my phone. Like,
Okay.
in high school, Pandora every day. But I
Oh,
didn't
man.
have Spotify.
I used to use Pandora a lot too back when
Pandora
I was like
was a
doing
thing. I
chores.
remember Spotify was kind of coming around at that point.
Yeah, I had Spotify
It
in
wasn't
high
that
school.
big yet, though, because I remember having it like my
Pandora
junior,
was like a
senior
free
year.
option.
But I remember having ads on it. I'm like, this sucks, but it's better than Pandora because, like, Pandora, you don't get a pick. You got to just,
Yeah.
just at that time.
See,
I don't know
yeah,
what
it's
it's
like
like
a
now.
radio.
Yeah, I
What's-
think you get a pick now.
What's
though.
interesting
okay.
about this, though, because I'm the same. Like, I had Pandora all the time in high school, but then senior year, I got a tablet. Like, this, it was like a Galaxy Samsung 3 tablet or something. But I got Spotify on it. And if you don't pay for Spotify, you can't select a song. Like, it's
Yeah.
just like, it plays like a radio. But for some reason, my tablet, I was logged in, and for some reason, it would let me select songs. So I created a playlist of like 100 songs. It's actually the same playlist I still have that bugged the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that same playlist. And I was able on my tablet, like, even the girl I was dating at the time, she had Spotify, and she's like, how are you even doing this? Like, you should be able to do this because you have to pay for Spotify. I'm like, I don't know. My tablet hacked me in. Still to this
Oh.
day, I have no idea what the heck even happened. I did it for like a whole year, too, and I didn't sign up for nothing, baby.
Do you still get ads, though?
No ads.
Sign up for
Do you
nothing.
get ads?
Yeah, I think I just broke the Spotify system.
Maybe it's because you bought, maybe they're doing a promotional deal at that point. Buy this tablet. You get
Maybe.
Spotify for a year.
Maybe. I still have the tablet.
Mm.
It's really slow, and it's really bad.
Dang.
Yeah, Pandora was one.
iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes. Suck it. Yeah, iTunes and a lot of stuff on Apple's store. I guess that had apps on it. I guess one I would say is Vine. I used to go on Vine a lot. And
Oh,
then,
really?
Poor
And then
Vine.
Vine, and then Twitter bought Vine and then killed it like a year after they bought it.
You got-
Wasn't iFunny an app?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it still is,
iFunny's an
though.
app.
Dang, iFunny's still around, but that was one that I really like. I remember there was a summer where like I would just sit there and just keep flipping through iFunny, the whole like just for hours.
I used to do that kind of stuff too, but then I got Reddit.
Yeah,
I had
see, I'm
Reddit,
glad.
like, my
I'm glad I never
junior
got
year
into
high
Reddit.
school.
I'm glad I never got into that.
I
It's the same
remember.
thing.
But I didn't want to be an iFunny though. I just got. It was almost like I just wanted to keep seeing funny memes.
It's an addiction.
Exactly. But I didn't want to do that anymore. I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
So I deleted it.
Need you iFunny?
So
iFunny, no funny.
The thing about Vine was that was just like, unlike what's it called, TikTok, where it's like focused on like you do music. Vine was just focused on 6-second videos.
On comedy.
That was it, anything. Comedy, mostly comedy. There were a lot of memes too, like very dank memes. I saw some offensive ones, but like
Maybe don't say it.
it's like the I couldn't really like they had the Rapping for Jesus video. It's like
Oh.
the old guy said the N-word.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were a lot of there's just a lot. It's like kind of like a mini YouTube kind of.
I guess what you can do, pull out your phone and look at all of your apps and like try to like point out one that you haven't used for a very, very long time. But like maybe it's something you don't think you should delete. I don't think Thane will have this because he probably has a bunch of new apps on his, or he probably doesn't have all his old apps on his phone now.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay,
I transferred
cool, yeah.
everything over.
So like
I don't have all my old ones.
there are definitely some on here that I just don't use, but I just have them on here for like the convenience if I ever do want to. So I have the Imgur app, which is like that app where you can see a bunch of pictures, because every once in a while something will link to Imgur and it loads better on the app. So I just have that. I don't always open it or anything, but I just have it just in case it needs to open up and be more relevant on the app itself. But yeah, like there's just some apps I have on here, a lot of like Pokemon related apps that I have specifically that I just don't open or play. I just kind of have them because of the novelty, I guess. Like there's some Pokemon games on here, like Pokemon Rumble Rush. I probably haven't opened that since it was launched. I just have it on here just because, I guess.
So some of mine, I have a dictionary app, just in case.
Yeah, that's definitely irrelevant
Just in
now.
case.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know why
That's a
I
good
have
point.
it, but yeah. But I also have eBay. I just go on eBay and browse. Also, over on this music folder, I have both Bandcamp and SoundCloud.
That was another one I was
You
gonna
got
say.
what?
Bandcamp?
SoundCloud?
Bandcamp?
SoundCloud or
Or
Bandcamp?
not Bandcamp, sorry. Different
SoundCloud.
one. No, the one I'm thinking of is called Bands in Town. I used to get on that probably at least 2 times a
Oh.
week.
Bands in Town? I've
Yeah.
never heard of that one.
It's how you can
It's
look
like,
at
their
bands that are
concerts,
touring. Yeah, you
yeah.
can get
Oh,
tickets.
I remember
okay.
I used that once
I'll
for
show
like
it to you,
get
dude.
cheap.
You should actually get it. Well, I guess
To
you're not
get
really
cheap.
into concerts, but
I
Yeah.
love concerts, but
We were going to a concert and I got it for cheap, and then I never used it again.
it's really
I like
cool
that
because
color.
yeah, you can just search like whatever band. So like you can even follow bands. So like let's just do bands I'm
The
following.
one concert I went to, I didn't really like very much because there's too many people. It's like,
That's what a
Wait,
that's all
concert is.
concerts, yeah.
They got
99%
they
of
got
concerts.
a handful of girl butt cheek.
yeah,
the
it's
concert
like,
I
what
took
the
him
heck
to.
am I doing?
No, thing.
Oh
you were
no,
like,
I'm too
yeah.
old. I can't do
Why are you
this.
grabbing a girl's butt, Thane?
No, it was
She
weird.
asked us. She's like, hey, she tapped me and Thane on the shoulder. She's like, hey, can you lift me up to crowd surf?
And I was
I'm
like,
okay.
what?
So
And my
Thane
mind's
grabs
like,
one cheek and I grabbed the other, and we hoisted her up.
It's like, what the heck is
She
this?
was pretty hot too.
Hell
I was like, Thane, how was that? And
He's like,
He's all
yeah.
grinning. He's like,
No, it wasn't.
love
was
this
like,
band.
Yeah, it was great.
so like it shows you bands that you follow. These are all bands that are in my phone, like in my library,
yeah.
and it shows if they're on tour or not. Obviously, nobody's on tour right now, but these are like upcoming shows. So like, the next one for Boys Like Girls is in September. But it's really cool. Like you can just search any bands that's like on tour, like Def Leppard. Dude, I love this app, and you can buy the tickets straight off the app too.
I would use PayPal more if I got more money through PayPal, but I never get money through PayPal. I only get it through Venmo. What did PayPal make Venmo? They could have just literally had
PayPal be better.
an instant access version
I agree.
on PayPal. It's like PayPal Express. Just link your PayPal account and there you go.
What if everyone doesn't? I think Venmo is more accessible to everyone though.
It
Yeah,
wouldn't
Not
be if they made
everyone has PayPal. But
Here's the
there's all.
thing.
If you have a Venmo account, you have a PayPal account. They're
Yeah.
one and the same.
You don't have to though. You don't have to have a PayPal account.
But they're one and the same. If you have a Venmo,
How
you can
they're-
log into PayPal, I'm
No,
pretty sure.
because
They're
I'm thinking
different.
about this. Like my mom, I don't think she has a PayPal account.
So
My mom doesn't either.
You have a Venmo account. You have a PayPal account.
So your Venmo.
You're saying it's the same thing, but you really don't have a PayPal account.
No, you
should.
If
you have Venmo, you don't.
I'm pretty dang
positive. If you download Venmo, you don't have to have. If you don't have to have PayPal,
I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying if you logged into, you can log into PayPal with your Venmo account.
Venmo,
it's the same thing.
But if you're not familiar with PayPal, like I just think Venmo is way more accessible.
The issue
that's
was,
what I'm
can
saying.
You log into it?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think you can, Cole.
You don't think you can?
No, because this is completely different. My mom doesn't have a PayPal account, and I think you use your phone number to log into Venmo.
Well, yeah, but if you made a Venmo account, it should automatically transfer over to PayPal as well. It's both; they're the same.
I guess we'd have to check that.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. They're the same.
I don't know if I don't use the
same
same password for Venmo as I do for.
I don't either.
But they're not. You don't have the same accounts. I'm saying you just try logging in with your Venmo account onto PayPal. That's what I'm saying. I don't think mine are the same. I don't think I have mine connected. But I think if you tried to log into PayPal with your Venmo account, I think it would work. Because they're the same thing. Venmo is owned by PayPal. It's like a same entity.
Venmo was created by PayPal. Oh no! What does
would it have all your cards and stuff connected?
Here's a good question: Does Elon Musk
you
use
have
Venmo?
To type in your cards.
Yeah. So I mean,
I
guess
he probably does.
You want to do that?
He probably does.
I'm not trying to be pro PayPal. Do this. I'm just saying. Yeah, I bet you could.
So this is what the difference is, according to Investopedia. Venmo, which is restricted to personal use, is often free and exists partly as a digital wallet and partly as a social media feed, which I hate. The social media part. Certain daily and monthly transaction size limits apply. PayPal is encouraged to be used by businesses and may charge a fee for transactions and transfers, but typically does not have a strict limit on. Also, this is not answering the question of can you log into PayPal with your Venmo account.
It's just talking about what they're used for typically.
I guess let me just Google that.
The thing with PayPal as well is people always go, oh, I'm going to get charged a fee if I use PayPal. No, if you just select friends and family, then you don't get charged the fee. Yeah. It's exactly the same as Venmo.
Yeah, it's more business.
That's why I'm just confused that people are so like, oh, PayPal is bad. It's like the people that think eBay's bad. Oh my gosh. The people that use Amazon specifically because they think they're going to get ripped off on eBay. That's what it feels like when they're not using PayPal. But you can get ripped
off on Amazon too.
Yeah. Well, both say that they'll refund you. Like, I've been scammed on eBay once. It was like $20 and eBay's like, okay, here's your money back. Sorry that we let some scumbag on our website.
It's just silly. It's like maybe I'm a boomer because I like to use all these old websites like eBay and PayPal. But I swear that's what it is. It's the younger generation just does not like either of those two things. Same people
said eBay's bad were probably ones scouring for a PS5 on there.
But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, maybe you can't log into the same thing. It's just dumb that there's a separate thing. The fact that the people at PayPal saw that there was a quote-unquote a need for it is just silly. Because all they had to do was just change up their PayPal. I think the reason why they did it probably was because the name PayPal, people associated that with old people and boomers and stuff.
Well, and I think it was a smart move on their end, though, to like.
Oh yeah, it worked out in the end, right?
Yeah.
They definitely won when it came to like the money sharing sites.
But I mean, you're right, Cole. They both do the exact same thing. Like, I have my bank account. Well, I shouldn't say all of the information I have on there, but you can link a bank account and a debit card on both of them, so you can receive money and pay out.
It's the same thing. It really is. It's just silly that they had to come up with a new name because people our age and younger weren't probably going to be jumping on PayPal because they think it's an old thing. It's just dumb. That's just my rant on that. I would like my Venmo app to become irrelevant, but it can't be.
Yeah.
Because of all the people that use it.
Yep. PayPal's the MySpace of getting paid.
Yes. Yeah. PayPal is that old. MySpace is still around technically. Well, I think we should move on to my other topic. I don't know if you guys have been able to think about that while we were talking. I really should just tell you guys some of these topics beforehand so you have time to think about it later in the
I forgot what the second one was.
Yeah, it was something that you thought you would hate, but you ended up loving.
Rap music.
Rap music?
Well, not all rap music. There's a lot of rap music I don't like.
Got him. You could say edgy jokes here.
On the topic of music, I thought Death Grips when I first listened to it was like, what is this garbage? And now it's like one of my favorite bands.
It's a hard listen for me.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste. Like I can understand people like this is garbage. Like I wouldn't blame you if you think this is garbage. This is just like I just like his vibe to it. I don't know. It's just a weird
It tickles me.
Same with Frank Zappa. Like I don't think most people are like what the hell is this? I mean, I'm just like yeah, Frankie boy.
As he's lighting up a doobie in his room.
As he's freaking snorting a line.
That Keanu Reefer.
So my biggest example for this is a video game. I remember when this game was coming out, it was being advertised on TV and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that game just looks childish. It looks kind of dumb. Like, I don't think I would like that game. I remember very specifically, my birthday was coming up even, and my mom was, like, watching TV with me, and the ad for it came up. And she was like, oh, that game looks cool. That game would be fun for you to play. And I was like, oh, I don't want to play that game. It looks kind of dumb. She's like, oh, but your birthday's coming. Maybe I could get it for you. I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to. She didn't. She didn't end up getting it for me. But for some reason, later on, I ended up buying it myself and trying it out, and I absolutely loved that game. The game was Portal 2.
Oh.
I first saw Portal 2.
You see, here's the thing. They advertised the multiplayer section,
yeah,
the
they
little
did.
robots.
Yeah.
They didn't advertise the dark, gritty single-player campaign.
I just remember seeing it and just thinking, man, that game looks so garbage. I'd never played the first one at that point. I think I'd probably played the first one in between that time and when I got Portal 2 is my guess.
I remember when Portal 1 came out, this was a big deal because I was on the internet. And when I saw
the way you said that.
So when I saw an ad for Portal 2 on like Nickelodeon, it was like, yo, it got in the mainstream. Yeah.
I remember though, I was just like very adamant to my mom, like, yeah, that looks like a kid game. It looks pretty stupid. And then I remember one day I was playing and she came in and she's like, "Oh, it's that game or something
game
like
you
that."
didn't want to
And I felt really bad and really dumb because I was liking it at the time. I was just like, "Yeah, sorry, Mom. I should have judged a book by its cover, I guess." So, yeah, honestly though, that was probably the biggest example I can think of. Like, I really thought I was gonna hate it. I saw the premise of it. I'm like, that looks so dumb.
Did your mom call you for jumping on the bandwagon? Did she call you out on that?
She was like, "Wow."
She's like, "I was into this 3 years ago. You're late."
It's like, "What are you, a Patriots fan?" Wow.
You a Warriors fan? Oh.
So my first experience with Portal was when I rented the orange box from GameFly. And it had Half-Life 2 and all those games.
I was always confused by that name, Orange Box. I was like, what is it?
It's
demo?
like
what is it?
It's like a collection of games. Like Valve sometimes when you would get games back then when you got games bundled together, they call them boxes. Like I think there was Oddworld had like the Odd Box. I think there was one called the Black Box somewhere. Where
I've
legit
like never heard of these. The only box I've heard of is Orange Box.
Yeah, they used to do it a lot back then, but I don't think they do as much. Because everyone's trying to cash in. It's like, you get these collections, you get the box.
This and this and this.
Yeah. But now they just say they have they just call them bundles now.
Oh, maybe Jackbox. There we go. There we go.
Jackbox. Yeah.
The problem with that when I saw the Orange Box is when I used to go to like rent games at like
Hollywood Video.
Yeah, or whatever Blockbuster. They would have the cases, but you know those cases, like they have like the actual one with like the cover art, but then they have the ones that are like they made.
Yeah.
So just like a white, it's just like a white box and in the middle like black letters.
Hollywood Video,
like Orange Box.
Hollywood Video would just say Orange Box. Like what? The
it's
heck's
like
the
what
Orange
is
Box?
that?
What's
Like I don't
funny-
know. Like so I never give it a shot.
What's funny that you brought that up actually is that because that's how I came across the Orange Box as well.
That's why you decided to try
It was
it.
Hollywood Video. Because it was going out of business at the time, and they were just selling out all their stuff. And I was like, "Hey, I got a PS3. I don't play any games on it. What's this Orange Box?" And so I bought it because it was like $3.
Okay.
And that's how I played Portal 1 originally. Was on the PlayStation 3 Orange Box.
Hmm.
But it's very ironic that you brought up Hollywood Video for that same reason. Because there was no cover either. I was just like,
that's what bothered me. Is like I'm not gonna try it because that's how like that's still how I do it. Like whenever I see a cover, like I'll give it a shot depending on like if it looks cool or not. Sometimes.
Yeah, I was still at the age though when I bought that and I played Half-Life and all those games. I'm like, man, these are not fun.
Oh.
I don't think like I got into Portal until I purchased it for the Xbox 360 arcade. like the downloadable digital version of it. I think that's the first time I truly actually played through Portal, and then I got Portal 2 later on. It's just ironic that this whole story, it basically just goes back to me being a kid and thinking it wasn't very cool. It was also part of the reason I got out of Pokemon originally, but now I don't care, clearly.
I think for me, my two biggest is anime for sure. I remember Thane would go over to our grandma's house on the weekends with us, and he'd watch anime on his phone or something. And I'd just be like, Thane, what the hell? Like,
I'd fart in his mouth.
Yeah, we're over here. Zay and I are playing Search and Destroy on Black Ops while Thane's freaking watching.
I remember
in the background.
I remember when
we're like, okay, we're gonna keep playing this.
Then Thane slowly slides the pink blanket.
Oh,
damn!
They
you.
get called out, bro. Get wrecked. Get freaking wrecked.
Oh, he got erect.
The pink blanket, dude. Oh, the pink blanket's gonna go down in infamy for the.
Look at that.
They didn't even knows it.
We gotta talk. Maybe we could do. No, I think even a bonus episode might be too much for that one.
You think a Patreon one?
I think that would be too much almost.
Really? We won't say names.
Very close.
We won't say names.
I kind of want.
Nobody would ever see that except for people that subscribe to the Patreon.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to talk Thane through that and kind of see what he
knows.
thinks of that. Kind of go back on that one.
So
because I'm gonna be
You didn't know.
You didn't know. You guys taught me. And
I'm the one that
I'm
knew.
like, what are you guys talking about? And you're like,
I think I told Brennan, and then that was it.
So here's the thing.
We gotta stop. We got an hour.
Yeah.
An hour.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk about.
I'm gonna edit this out. I gotta edit this out. I have to edit it out.
If you guys want to hear the pink blanket story, go subscribe to our Patreon because we might do a special episode.
We probably won't. I don't know.
So
Cole won't be able to be included, so we won't.
I'm kind of out of the loop right now. Go for it, Thane.
We'll have to tell you off.
Okay,
camera.
so I remember when everyone was like, anime's lame, and I was like, you guys don't understand me. I remember Kill la Kill was airing, and this was like...
Oh, Sky, what are you doing?
I probably can't smell.
Protecting my nose.
I'm so nervous.
Can you smell thing?
No.
I can't smell, actually.
Yeah.
So,
Cole's having freaking
so
fever.
this
does it. I'm just nervous.
So
over
this
here.
was like one of the biggest animes of the season, and the time when each episode was supposed to come out at a certain time, and like the last few episodes came out like a couple hours late. I don't know why this was, because it should be like in the broadcast, it should be ready, but it wasn't. And so I remember that night when the final episode was airing, I was like, I don't know if it's gonna air. I guess I'll go hang out with my friends. And then that night when everyone was asleep, it's like, oh yeah, the final episode, Kill la Kill. And I watched the final episode when everyone was asleep. And it was great.
Dude, there will be nights.
Is that a naughty show?
It's pretty sexual at times.
I remember this one night in particular. Thane was playing Dark Souls on the TV, and it was like we very first got Dark Souls, because Thane was always the guy that got all the new games, and he would show all of us. And he's playing Dark Souls. I'm trying to watch. You just hear him like, F, like, God dang it. And he keeps dying and stuff. I go to sleep.
Oh, no.
I wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning. He's still going ham on the same freaking boss. It's like, dang thing. He's the only person I know that can do the same thing for like 4 hours with no progress.
That's harsh.
Well, I mean, in a roundabout way, I'm complimenting you because you're determined.
He's being one of those judges from the game last night. Harsh but fair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm from all games. I'm from Game Hero.
Yeah.
What boss was that?
I don't know. It doesn't even matter. It's
Sky,
probably.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. That's
I
the
thought
end
you
of
were
my
done. I was like, Sky, you had another one you said.
Oh, and my other one was Minecraft. So Thane brought over Minecraft. He's like, this game's really effing good. And I watched it. And I'm like, what? This looks so bad. And then I sat down. I remember it was me, Thane, Jordan, and we had a buddy named David. And us 4 played Minecraft for like 9 hours straight. Like, completely hooked. And I'm like, wow. I put the controller down and found my new heroin addiction.
Also the same with Castle Crashers. Literally,
That too.
Sky's comment on it was, it's just literally paper people beating each other up, because it was 2D, had 2D sprites and everything.
Paper
it's like,
people.
or you try it.
I had really bad opinions as a child.
That was a
well,
fun
clearly
game,
I
though.
did too. I didn't like Portal. Zay, did you have any that you could think of?
Probably that come to mind are, I don't know if I hated it, but VR.
Okay.
Because I recently tried. That's one that came to mind. Is I recently tried VR, the Oculus.
So I guess if you didn't hate it, what'd you think about it? Did you think it was kind of like a fad?
I was like, you know what? People are really hyping this up. They're really expensive. Like, I don't know if it's even worth it.
Yeah.
But I tried it. I want to get one now. I want to get an Oculus. I've been getting ads like my mother.
That's how it is, dude. That's how it is. When I tried VR one time, the next day I'm on like Facebook Marketplace, on freaking Craigslist, on eBay. Like, how do I get myself one of these HTC Vives? How do I do it?
Yeah.
I'm like, can my computer run this and stuff like that? I'm like, do I have enough room in my house to play it? You know, that kind of stuff.
Well, dude, I played Super Hot. It was so fun.
Dude, Super Hot was the one I played too.
It's
that was
so
the one that got
fun.
me excited.
Oh my gosh.
Hot. Super hot.
Dane, are you the voice actor?
Maybe.
He found you.
We found him. We found him.
Pretty sure it's one of the developers that did that voice.
Are you telling us that you're a developer?
So, because it was a free, like a freeware game, like you download on itch.io. I don't know how you pronounce it. And that was like the catalyst. It was like just this tiny little indie game, and then later a full game came out of it, and everyone was like, "Yo, super hot, super hot, super hot, super hot." You just hear that every time you beat the level.
You know, it's kind of fun to look back at how bad our tastes were on things.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question just to follow up.
I can't even think of any.
What's one thing that you're glad your tastes have changed since whenever? Like for me, I will say that, and this is like mostly thanks to Zay, because growing up, I only listened to rock and roll, and specifically like 80s rock. Like
and it got to a point of like where I would not want to ride in the car with you.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was. Because I knew what CD we were going to listen to. I knew like what the rotation was. I was so sick of it. I'm like, Sky, please just try something else. It
was a bad English CD, and there was a song in there called "Don't Walk Away," and Zay would always sing it. Baby, don't walk. Do you remember that one?
What?
Don't walk away.
Oh yeah.
I know we're running it.
Don't walk away.
Yeah. But anyway, like I'm really, really glad that my taste changed, and it wasn't until like freaking junior high, dude. Because like all I listened to was straight 80s rock and Creed. Like that was it, dude. Why is that funny? Why is that
Creed?
Creed's one of my all-time favorite bands. Top 5 for sure.
Creed.
But anyway, the song that got me to change was by Ayaz. It was called
Play.
Well, that was one of them, but the one I'm thinking of specifically was called Solo.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to walk this earth if I gotta do it solo.
Sorry, I had to run upstairs real quick. The heater kicked on and I smelled smoke, and right before the podcast I lit an incense. So I was like, "Is our house on fire?" I freaked out. It's on fire, but we should probably end.
But yeah, I like our lives.
We should probably run.
Yeah, I'm definitely grateful that my music taste has changed because, dude, there's so much good effing music out there, and you just have to be open to it. Like Thane was saying, like some music's an acquired taste, but good God, there's some talented people out there.
I used to like hip hop music too, and then I actually started listening to it, and I was like, you know what, these guys have got something to say.
Let's listen to them.
They got something to say.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
It's like Jay-Z and Becky Smalls better shit your drawers.
Or so big, look like a dinosaur did it. Am I right?
Yeah.
What about you, Cole? What's one taste that's changed that you're like grateful it's changed?
Well, I would say the number one for sure is Pokemon. Because, like, I thought it was a kid's game for a while there, but eventually I got back into it, and now I haven't stopped.
Then it's a blood sport.
That's great. Love it.
Now you can sell your Pokemon collection for a lot of money.
Yeah. I'm not going to, but I could.
What do you guys think, what was a thing you thought was part of one demographic, then you started to slowly realize that it actually was a completely different demographic?
Wait, can we let Zay do his
example?
taste thing first?
Oh, yeah, your taste. Yeah, Zay's taste.
Probably, one that I can think of is probably video games. Probably. Because I mean, since I've lived here, I've played more video games than I've ever tried.
Like a more diverse?
Yeah. That was before I even got a PC. It's just like playing whatever game. Like, Ark or like just any of those games.
7
Like I would
Days.
never play any of that. but they're cool. It's a cool. I don't know. I'm glad I was able to learn about more games. That's for sure.
I guess another thing for me would kind of be anime. I was never really against it, really. I just remember, like, when I was getting into it in high school, like, I would kind of watch, like, an episode here or there of, like, Sword Art Online or something like that, and be like, okay, that was interesting, or that was fun, I enjoyed it, I liked the concept, I like games, things like that. And then I'd go to school and talk to my anime friend, who I wasn't really, like, close to at all, but I knew that he watched anime, so I would talk to him about it. And I'd be like, hey, yeah, what about, like, tell me some shows, things like that. I just remember that. And it was kind of like a really, really weird transition to, like, I guess, not caring what people think to, thinking it was a weird thing to do was watch anime. I don't know. It was interesting, but I guess I never really thought, oh, that's dumb, and changed my mind, but it was definitely a gradual thing, I guess.
I remember on the internet when I first discovered you could watch anime online. I was like, it's that stuff I watch on Toonami, but it's everywhere. And then I watched a ton of it, and
You're just
like
real
literally it's like, yeah.
There he
So
is.
like,
Samurai X.
what?
I thought you were gonna get away with that one.
It's
So
cyberpunk.
anyways,
Cyberpunked.
my addiction to anime started when I realized that there was even more of it than what I watched, because I always kind of liked it, but I didn't know the full scope of it. And when I knew the full scope, I was like, I'm into this from going in head first, baby. I'm swimming in it.
I guess something
loving
right
it.
now that I could think about that would kind of fit this would be like VTubers. I don't really think VTubers are all that great, but I could totally see myself like getting into them. The only reason I don't really care about VTubers as a whole, so I don't really care about streamers as a whole right now. I think if I like actually, because Thane liked to watch you some streamers. Like there were some that anytime they streamed, he would try to watch them as much as he could.
Yeah.
And I just don't care. That's why I don't think I could get into VTubers personally, but I mean, I'm saying there's a chance. I don't know. I don't think I will, but it's not completely out of there. So that's one of those things. I guess that would be current. That kind of fits the thing.
Don't worry, one day. Actually, no, stay away from the hole. It's bad. I mean, I haven't spent any money yet, but
Better start making some more shakes at Wendy's.
Thing, that's a slippery slope, my friend.
Wendy's doesn't have shakes.
Thing, you're just one
Dude, that
you're just
reminds
one
me,
sip away.
I got a good topic for the Patreon podcast when we get there.
Thing, you are.
I gotta remember to write it down.
Thing, you gotta be a careful boy, because like you're gonna start donating like half your paycheck or like a fourth of your paycheck to some girl just to have her say your name, like say my name, Dane. Say my name.
Like, thanks for the $1,200. Appreciate it.
It's like,
thanks for your whole stimulus check.
Thanks for the $1,200 donation.
I literally.
That seems oddly specific, Thane.
Thanks, Thane.
I donate to Hachima, and it's like, she's gonna see my name, and it's like, delicious cancer, arigato.
And she says, Tan.
Oh.
You're like, oh. Doesn't even say her name right.
Yeah, Tan he?
Honey?
No, it'll be my screen name, so.
What's your screen name?
Delicious cancer.
Oh. And then she refuses to say her name because it's offensive.
It's offensive, yeah.
Well,
like, oh, baka.
And she's like, oh, thanks for the $500 donation. So and so.
There's a meme. So there's a meme going around on each of the HoloLive girls, and there's a guy.
Patreon cast.
There's a guy that they read out the names. Some of them like they don't know it in English, and so when they see it, they'll be like, "Eating Michael Tyson's ass."
Some streamers read them out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
And then Maury Calliope, she like saw it's like, hey, here's the guy eating Mike Tyson's ass. She had like a whistle.
Nice.
Yikes. That poor anime girl.
At first it was with Corone. And when she first read it, she's like, eating on Mike Tyson's ass. Oh no.
Oh, mamma mia.
She's like, mamma mia. Bowser got my girl again.
Amazing, I'll eat the ball.
Oh boy. What do you have for us, Thane? What do you have? Do you have anything that you remember not really liking, but you ended up liking, or you thought you might not like it, or your taste has changed?
I already said a lot of music, a lot more experimental.
Yeah, but anything else? Anything like maybe exercise?
Oh my god,
I don't like exercise.
Oh yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Maybe one day I'll get into the fitness.
Dude, just go play Ring Fit.
You know, here's
I haven't
the
played
thing.
for the past 2 days.
I thought I wouldn't like fast food work because I try to avoid it.
Wait, do you like it?
No.
Okay.
Ironic.
I don't think anyone really likes it. They just work it because you can get in. You can get in even if you have a criminal record, and it pays you.
Did you get a criminal record? Is something we don't know about you? Should we not be your roommates?
You can get in even if you're a convicted felon. All right,
pretty sure Thane was on probation once.
I was.
Jeez.
I've already told this story in the podcast.
I know why.
Deep dive, find it.
Oh, was it the car crash thing?
Yeah.
They hit and run.
He thought he was
Me
playing
being
Simpsons.
stupid.
He thought he was Bart Simpson.
I thought he was playing Sim City.
I thought I was playing GTA Junior Edition.
Junior Edition.
Yikes.
Well, gamers, Cole, it was a fun one.
Thank you.
Drinking. Guys,
Sorry, camera cut out.
Yeah.
You guys don't get any
I'm not
more.
gonna go press it. We released a video on our channel called Fear 2 is a terrible horror game, bad horror game, something like that. It's about Fear 2 and how it's like Call of Duty, and it's not scary at all.
Yeah, titles
And
don't matter after
Can
a
I just
while.
tell everybody a line from the show? This
Yeah.
guy's just dead ass serious, saying the main girl. He's like, she can smell you. She's. This is a quote. You're like pizza at an anime convention. She can smell you, and she wants you.
What the
Lord
heck? That's a
God.
lie.
That's a
Oh
lie.
my
Okay, that sounds like a
gosh.
cheesy freaking anime. You
Yeah,
guys
when
would
I-
watch.
when
Oh,
I-
It
when I-
hate
sounds like
that.
it sounds like a movie or like a bad writing from like a early 2000s action movie.
Yeah, it was.
Like something like
A
Triple
one-liner.
X.
A one-liner.
Oh, dude, there were so many
Triple-
one-liners.
Don't
that
you
just,
dare badmouth Triple X. Don't you dare.
I just give an example.
That's a good movie.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
There's a lot of bad
That's
one-liners throughout that game.
That's like the worst one apparently in the Fast and Furious. People don't like that one.
I thought people don't like Tokyo Drift.
I
Oh,
don't know,
Tokyo
that-
Drift's the best one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's the one people
First
really
So
one's
like.
think about
good.
Too
The
Fast,
first
Too
one's good.
Furious.
No, dude, Tokyo Drift. I think people say
Was
that's
it
the best
Fast
one.
and
That's
So
my
the
favorite.
reason why
right?
people consider Too Fast, Too Furious the worst
Yeah,
is
that one
that
is the worst.
because it
Why?
has it had a lot of production issues with the script and with the pacing that even Vin Diesel was like, I'm out. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, Vin
I don't
Diesel's not
remember
even in it.
that.
Yeah,
I don't remember the movie being that bad.
Yeah, Vin Diesel's not even in the
Maybe
movie.
just a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yikes. If Vin's gone,
And now
then
they got
yeah, it
him
must
by
be
the
bad.
balls on that series.
Yeah.
Hey, why
I remember
not?
when-
You're
I remember when
making
Fast and
freaking
Furious-
100
I
million
remember
a
when the
show.
Fast and Furious was
Wait,
like,
Thane, save this for later, okay? We're trying to end.
okay, sorry. It was down to earth, and now it's like a Saturday morning cartoon. That's what I was saying.
But yeah, there's a crazy There's a crazy twist at the end of the game that Sky talks about. So watch the video
Yeah.
to find out.
Yeah, it'll make you uncomfortable. Unless you're into that kind of thing.
You're into that
Yeah,
stuff,
unless
I
you're a
guess.
creepy son of a. Just joking. Just joking.
Yeah. Also, we just want to thank our Patreon supporters. If you guys want
Yeah.
to support us on Patreon, click the first link in the description.
You can get behind the scenes stuff that we post. We have like scripts on. We don't have any scripts on there yet, but we're gonna put scripts on there. There's like outlines there. There's legit straight full on videos of making stuff. There's blooper reels you won't see on YouTube. I made Oyakodon on there.
It was Oyako Yummy. Sorry, I tried to do something cool. Are the cringe whistles blowing?
The cringe whistles were blowing. If this was a Twitch chat, you just see cringe,
Twitch
cringe. That's what happened if you're the Nintendo Direct 2 days ago.
Do I get bonked with a cringe bat?
Basically.
Or is it a bullet to the brain?
Take away your pain like a bullet to your brain.
Thank you guys again for listening. If you're on Spotify or iTunes, we appreciate you as well. Feel free to give it a 5-star review if you thought it was good. If you thought it was bad, give it a 1-star review. Doesn't matter to us. We liked the reviews. We should like try to look at those again sometime.
Alexa, Alexa. I want to try and trigger someone's
Alexa.
Alexa, subscribe to Radkatz on YouTube. There we go. That'll get them.
Google,
Yeah.
play Talking Rad, the podcast.
Episode 105. 4. God dang it.
3.
103. If they're listening to this, it's already playing, Sky.
You future-proofed
you
it, though. Good job,
fool.
Sky.
You
Good job.
future-proofed the video. Way to go. Thanks again, everybody, though. Have a good rest of your week. We'll be live on YouTube Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays typically.
Twitch, not YouTube.
And Twitch.
Eventually, YouTube. Hey, who knows?
They won't stop, so we're going to end it now. Bye, everybody. Keep it rad. Oh, I'm waving. I don't.